There's a special kind of energy that fills the air when you roll into Point Pleasant during Mothman Festival weekend. And this year, that energy was turned up to 11. Mothman Festival 2025 was massive. A record-breaking crowd packed the streets, shoulder to shoulder with cryptid fans, curious travelers, and seasoned festival goers who've been making the pilgrimage for years. What started as a small local celebration has truly grown into one of the biggest paranormal gatherings in the country. For us, one of the best parts of the weekend is always reconnecting with our friends in the community. Walking through the vending area felt like a big reunion. Every few steps we were greeted by familiar faces behind booths, sharing their latest art, books, crafts, and theories. From hand-carved Mothman statues to fresh folklore zines hot off the press, the creativity was everywhere.
Racer truck claws, oxen-like swings along their back. These were discovered in the northwest of Wisconsin 132 years ago in 1893.
We caught up with fellow podcasters, authors, artists, and paranormal researchers. People who have become like extended family over the years. There's something so grounding about getting to share stories face to face, swapping wild experiences, and laughing together in between the waves of curious festival goers. And speaking of waves, the crowd never stopped. From the moment the festival opened, people poured in, excited to snap a photo with the Mothman statue, line up for talks, and check out every corner of the event. It's incredible to see just how far the love for this winged cryptid has spread. Whether you were there for the speakers, the vendors, the costumes, or just to soak up the weird and wonderful atmosphere, this year's Mothman Festival was one for the books. We left tired, sun-kissed, and full of that special kind of joy that only comes from a weekend spent with our community. Thank you to everyone who stopped to talk strange with us, and to all the friends, old and new, who made this festival unforgettable.
Stickers and more.
Sometimes the magic of a festival weekend lies just beyond its edges, in the quiet moments. We slipped away to Huntington, West Virginia, following the pull of something a little unexpected, and found ourselves in a place where time seemed to hum in neon. The arcade restaurant glowed like a beacon, bathed in shifting lights, alive with the rhythm of retro games and the soft clatter of tokens. The scent of hot fries and the electric buzz of pinball machines wrapped around us like a spell. It was part diner, part dreamscape, the kind of place where childhood wonder stirs awake beneath the surface. After perusing the arcade options and losing some Pac-Man, we wandered out into the quiet and found a local bookstore nearby. Shelves packed tight, plenty of creepy dolls in stock, and the warm papery hush that makes the hours disappear.
I got the butt.
And then we wandered somewhere even more remote. Tucked away like a secret along the road, the Blenko glass factory felt less like a stop and more like stepping through a portal. Inside, light fractured and danced across the walls, refracting through the shelves of vibrant glass, each piece humming softly with its own story. We wandered among vases and suncatchers that glowed like captured sunsets, and watched molten glass take shape in the hands of skilled makers, as if they were conjuring spells from fire and breath. And yes, they had the Mothman bookends designed by Liz of Keep on Creepin' on waiting on the shelves. I didn't get a shot of them, but I have a set at home, and they truly capture Mothman's mysterious nature. They're so cool. And it was amazing to finally see the Blenko factory. I've been collecting Blenko glass pieces for years, and it was a much-needed moment of stillness and wonder on our trip. A kaleidoscope of effervescent rainbows reflecting through the shelves of artistry. Some discoveries don't happen on the festival map, they find you. We were unpacking, settling in for the night, when a glowing sign down the road caught our eye. At first it looked like a mirage, bright colors against the dark hillside. A cartoon bear frozen in eternal cheer, and then it hit us. We were staying right next to Billy Bob's Wonderland. If you know, you know. I first heard of it ages ago on Atlas Obscura. For the uninitiated, it's a family entertainment center with a long, bizarre history. A remnant of the Showbiz Pizza era, where animatronic animals once sang their hearts out. But at night, the nostalgia warps into something else entirely.
Yeah?
Something a little more menacing.
Hello?
We couldn't resist. We wandered over, drawn by its flickering lights and faded signs. Past cracked pavement and overgrown patches of grass. The building loomed like a forgotten carnival. Cheerful paint peeling under buzzing streetlights. Windows reflected nothing but darkness and old Pepsi logos.
Hello?
There was a strange stillness in the
It
air.
just honked at me.
No music,
And it didn't talk that time. Hello?
no laughter, just the quiet hum of the night and the feeling that something might be watching from inside. Even the mascot on the sign, once welcoming, seemed to grin a little too wide under the harsh glow of the lamp. We didn't go in that night. We just circled, peering through the shadows and imagining the echoes of animatronic songs long since silenced for the day. It felt like stumbling onto a stage set between worlds. Part roadside nostalgia, part fever dream. Obviously, we returned in the morning when they opened. Curiosity got the better of us after all.
Hello? Oh, he does have eyes.
Walking through the doors felt like stepping back in time. The air was thick with the scent of pizza and popcorn, and the soft echo of arcade sounds rolled across the floor. It was the kind of place that immediately taps into childhood memory, whether you've actually been there before or not. As mentioned, Billy Bob's Wonderland has a long, winding history. Originally part of the Showbiz Pizza chain that rose to fame in the late 70s and 80s, these spaces were home to the Rock-afire Explosion, a band of animatronic animals that performed elaborate musical shows. When Showbiz eventually merged with Chuck E. Cheese, most locations dismantled their bands. But not Billy Bob's. This one remained, a living relic of that golden era of pizza parlor charm.
There she is.
Over the years, it's changed hands and weathered time, but it's still here, tucked away in West Virginia, one of the last places where you can still experience a full Rock-afire Explosion show in its original form. Once we got our bearings, we couldn't resist hitting the arcade. The games ranged from retro classics, games of skill, games of luck, and obviously they had Zoltar the fortune teller. All blinking and beeping in their own chaotic rhythm. We collected handfuls of tickets like kids on summer break, laughing as we chased small wins, spinning wheels, and trying our luck at the high striker strength tester.
Come on over. For a small fee, Zoltar will give you a wealth of wisdom.
They'd started to deck the place out for Halloween. A werewolf stood guard out front, an ominous crow creature loomed over the entrance to the animatronic viewing area, and a special Halloween-themed claw machine glowed in the middle of the arcade. Inside were little ghouls and spooky trinkets, daring us to try. I didn't win, but it was still fun.
Oh, you lost some more. You lost some more. I see it though, right there. What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? Big money. Big money. Big money. Big booty. Big booty. 75, 75, 75, 75. Bonus, bonus, bonus. 25. That's not bad. I'll take it.
What ticket you win? Shoot the water and win.
Big fish, big fish, big fish, big fish. What do we got? Oh, I'll take 15. That's not as easy as that. Alright. Might land a good one out here. It's a Uber fish. What did we get? 40? 40? 15 again. Okay, so no difference between the fish. Again, hey. 40. Okay. You want to say anything promo for Strange Talk?
We're going to space, I guess. There's no controls for this.
Just wherever the ride takes you, baby. Yeah.
Space.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I should have done is
Space.
After a few rounds of games, we made our way toward the main stage. There they were, the Rock-afire Explosion Band, frozen pre-performance, Billy Bob, Looney Bird, Beach Bear, and the gang. Their fur a little worn, their eyes a little too wide, but still standing. Then slowly the lights shifted, the music kicked in, and just like that, they came to life. I had to mute the audio since the songs they performed were under copyright. The band moved in an uncanny way only vintage animatronics can. Equal parts charming and unnatural. But as the music played, something special happened. It wasn't just nostalgia. It was like watching a piece of living history. This wasn't a slick modern attraction. It was mechanical artistry, built in an era when these bands were the height of entertainment magic.
So much creepier when they're not moving. And they're just sitting in the dark, hanging out, staring.
Families gathered in front of the stage, kids clutching slices of pizza and staring wide-eyed. We found a table and watched the whole show, letting the music and mechanical harmonies wash over us. For a few minutes, it felt like time folded in on itself. Yesterday and today layered together, stitched together by songs from a band that refuses to fade away. Leaving Billy Bob's Wonderland in the daylight felt different than the night before. It wasn't just a creepy roadside oddity anymore. It was a living monument to a strange, beautiful chapter of Americana. One still keeping the lights on, even as the world moves on.
Saw that. His name is Rolf. Give Rolf a tip. Give Rolf a tip. Yeah, go Rolf. He hasn't even done anything yet. It's the Rolf and Earl show. Hi, Rolf. Hi, Earl.
On the way home from Mothman Festival, our adventure took an unexpected turn. We were in a car accident. Thankfully, everyone was okay, and no, before you asked, none of us saw Mothman beforehand. We did see several rainbows, though. It was scary in the moment, but it didn't overshadow what a truly incredible trip it was. Mothman has a way of pulling us back year after year, and that tradition isn't changing anytime soon. We'll be back as long as the road takes us there. So until next year, stay strange and keep your eyes on the skies.